What's up? Our guest today is sophomore forward from the SXU women's basketball team, Morgan Stuut. Morgan, thank you for your time. The first question I have for you is, last year you were named the 2011-12 CCAC Freshman of the Year, and you were also named to the 2011-12 NAIA Division I Women's Basketball All-America team. What was that feeling like for you?
I was so surprised. The freshman award I got, I was hoping for it, like that was my goal. And then I remember Jay came up to me after practice not practice, but an open gym or something, and he was like, "Oh, congratulations." I was like, "Okay, well, for what?" He goes, "Well, you're an All-American." And I was like, "What?" Like, I didn't believe him. I thought he was kidding. So it was a great feeling.
With key losses of Marissa Young, Michelle Torlott, Mary Kussner, and Brittany Jones this year, how does this team fill those holes?
Well, we lost a lot as far as, they were all starters at one point or could have been potential starters and contributed a lot. We have some girls who are ready to step up, though. I'm pretty excited about the season, and nobody's looking. We want to build right where we left off last year.
Okay. What is your outlook on the upcoming season?
The outlook is good. So far, I think I have not been in more intense practices, and it's every day. It's not twice a week. I know coaches are pleased, and it's just getting me more and more excited because, we were losing a bunch, and I didn't know how, Coach always says it's going to be, or not Coach, but other coaches say it's going to be a rebuilding year when you lose that many good players. But like Coach says, I don't believe that either. I believe we're going to be better than we were last year.
Okay. Now, last year you had over 300 rebounds. Are you more so looking to grab rebounds, or are you looking to score?
I'm keeping my rebounds. I'll do whatever Coach wants me to do, but I like rebounding. And, I can score off of getting a rebound, like the offensive board, so I'll stick with my rebounding.
Okay. How do you feel about the strong freshman play from last season?
I think it helps a ton for this year. We have sophomores who are leading the team, and like Susie was our highest percentage shooter and played a lot of minutes last year as well. And I think even though we're going to be a younger team this year, that for the next 3 years, maybe coaches might be saying, when do they graduate? When are they gone? Sort of thing. And I think it's going to just help us in the end, and hopefully even this year.
Okay. What changes in you when you walk out onto the basketball court?
There's only two things that change. I like to practice how I play, but the one thing that changes is my heart rate, my adrenaline. Comes in practice, I don't feel that. And another thing is, in practice, I don't go for the risky rebounds sort of thing, but as soon as game time hits, I'm like, I don't owe those girls anything, so I just have a different mentality for rebounding.
Okay. Coach Bob Hallberg got his 300th win last season. What is it like to play for him?
He is an interesting man. He is a lot of fun. He keeps us on our toes. We don't know what to expect each day at practice. For games, he'll just surprise us to get us pumped up. There's multiple ways, using masks, faking an illness. His analogies, they're all quite humorous, and there's never a dull moment with him.
Okay. When did you first know that basketball was for you?
Well, I started playing in 4th grade, and I found my love for basketball, but I didn't know I was going to play in college until after I tore my ACL.
Okay.
Junior year. Well, sophomore year I tore it, but junior year I decided I was going to play in college.
Okay. How competitive are you off the court?
Not as competitive on the court. My dad always calls me, or says that I'm Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. On the court I'm Mr. Hyde, or Mrs. Hyde, as even Coach Hallberg says. But I still have role leading contests, and I'm very competitive with my academics. I like to do my best always and be the best academically. But other than that, I'm not quite as demonic off the court as I am on.
Okay. I know you're a big fan of Harry Potter. Where did that begin?
Oh man, right when they came out, the book series. I've read the books. As a new book came out, I would read the previous books, and I did that for every book that came out. Same with every movie, and that was way back. And at first this is embarrassing, but I was embarrassed at first of my Harry Potter obsession in middle school, early high school, and then I just let it bloom after I reached that stage of I don't care what other people think of me, and ever since then, I'm a Harry Potter fan, huge one.
Okay. Who are some of your role models?
My sister Holly, she's 2 years older than me. She played sports as well, but she's a role model in, for me, like her actions just in everyday life, the kind of person she is, her hard work, and I've always wanted to be like her.
Okay. What's the hardest thing about playing basketball?
The hardest thing is making every single one of your shots, and it's impossible. But yet, everyone still seems to think they can. So, I mean, I'm guilty of it, but I get frustrated when I miss. It's like, why do I get frustrated? I'm going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can all hope, but
Yeah.
yeah.
What is your favorite holiday?
You know? I've got two.
Okay.
Obviously, Thanksgiving for me is a big one because I know I'm getting my mashed potatoes and green beans, like, for a fact. But I also like the random holidays like Columbus Day, where you wake up, you're like, no school today, because it's a Monday. Well, what day is it? Columbus Day. So those are my favorite holidays.
Okay. What is the one thing that the typical person doesn't know about you?
Most people don't know that I ran cross country in high school, and I have the school record at my high school, and I was 3 years All-State.
Okay. What is one thing on your wish list of things to do in your lifetime?
I want to go on the European Harry Potter tour. I've looked at the prices, I've looked at everything, where they did the photo or film shooting throughout. I know in Ireland there's some castles they use, and I'm ready to book my trip soon.
Okay. And the last question I have is for you is fill in the blank. I'm a blank and proud of it.
I'm a nerd, and I'm proud of it.
All right. Thank you, Morgan, for your time.